Hello guys, welcome to the new tutorial of the intermediate series for the Python programmers. In this tutorial, we're going to learn about the Lambda function. Basically, Lambda functions are the replacements for the normal functions. So like you write these functions like this, function you write like this, and you pass some parameter x, and let's say just pass. So these are Lambda function is the uh, replacement for this code function. So and also you write there's some logic in it, like return x to the power x to the power 2 or something like that. So the lambda function only returns the logic. So let's get started with the lambda function syntax. So now guys, let's say that we have a variable result, and in that let's say that let's call the lambda function with the word lambda. And now let's say guys that we want to execute some logic on this on this variable x. Or let me just first of all I'll compare side by side with the traditional function, the traditional Python function. Let me just pass it, and the logic which I'm going to use is this: uh, return return x to the power 2. Sorry, x to the power 2. Okay. So the logic I'm going to run is this. So now guys, let's say that uh, in this function also that I've passed a parameter x, and here also, and so this parameter is going here on which the logic is executed. So like here also we are basically declaring a variable on which the logic is to be executed. So now we'll declare the logic, which is x to the power 2, x to the power 2. So this is the logic part of the lambda function. And now if I want to print, I'll just call this result variable, and I'll just input a value for x. So I'll just say the value for x should be 3. So now if I print it, okay, so the result, and then there's a name error. So now if I run it, then you can see the output is 9. So that's how the lambda function works. So I'll explain to you again guys that this lambda function, it is a replacement for this old relational function, in which first of all we have to just call this lambda function by using the word lambda, keyword lambda. And now we'll declare a variable like we have declared here, that on which the logic is to be executed, and then we'll just simply write the logic. And there's one more thing is that we have to input the value for the x while we are calling this result. So we can just do this also, that we can give the value for x here only if you want. Like I can give the value for x is equals to 3. So so okay, no, the okay, so the value should not be here. Instead, the value should be here. Like after this lambda, this logic part is over. So then we can just input the value for the variable. So the lambda function basically, I have used the lambda function here for a single variable. You can also use the lambda function for it for another variable also. Like if I can say that y, and if I give the value 5, like okay, just 2. And now if I just do this, that x plus y, so it should give me the value of 5. Okay, yes, so it's just giving me the value 5. So here guys, that I've just made this y value as the optional parameter, and this x value as the non-optional parameter. So and which I have also explained you about the optional and non-optional parameters in my first video. If you haven't watched the video, then please watch that option non-optional and optional parameters video. And now that here I have just made this y as my non-optional parameter, sorry, the optional parameter. And now if I give the value of y here also, then it will just replace the value uh, uh, value of y which was initiated before. So if I run it, so it will give me the value 8. So that's how you can use the lambda function for basically different multi-variable also. And now guys, let's just talk about how you can use the lambda function on the with map function, which is basically a very important topic of the Python, because you can basically use those functions together to basically just lesser the code and to write more complex codes in an easy way with less number of lines. So okay, so now here guys, that you can see that in the previous video I did this operation on using this I did this operation using the map function. So now if I want to replace this function with the lambda function, you know what we have to do. We have to just okay, first let me cancel this out. Okay, so so I want this I want the result which should be something like this 4 and then 27 and then so on. So I want something the result something like this, which we did in the previous video using only the map function. So now here we'll use the map function with the lambda function. So if I replace this function, this previous function with my lambda function, what we have to do is we have to just say result uh, is equals to, we have to just say that we have to just call the lambda function. Okay, the lambda, and now let's say the x and the sorry, the logic part, which is x to the power x. Okay, so I have called this lambda function. And now uh, uh, that what I want is a list. That the output should be a list. So I just say a list. Okay, a list. The output should be a list, and in that list I want to map a function which is this lambda function on the list. So what I'll do is I'll just say the map, and then I'll just this map, and then I'll say the on which list, on the list which I have to impose this function lambda function on, which is the li list. So I'll just say like this, and now if I print the result, yes, so that's what the lambda function works with. That's how the lambda function works with the map function. So I'll explain again to you guys that what I did here is I basically just called a list of the all the things are same. I have just replaced my previous function, which was something like this, which was something like this def func, and which was this. So I have just replaced this function with my lambda function. So and here sorry, here I have told you that how can you use the lambda function, how you have to you can use the lambda function. So you have to just write here the lambda and then the variable on which the logic is to be imposed, and then the logic part, and then this was the function. This is the function part for the map. This is a function parameter for the map function, and then there's another parameter in the map function, which is the that we have to just uh, write the list or the tuple or the set on which we have to impose this function. So I have to impose this function on this list here. So that's how the lambda function works with the map function. So I hope you understand all the things I've told you here. So if you have any queries, then you can just basically ping me on Instagram DM. Also I'll just provide the link in my bio, in this description, and also you can comment out your questions. So if you like this video, then please do subscribe the channel Code Initiatives and share this video. And till then, goodbye, take care, and keep coding.